kauna-unahang Stick O Banawe Basketball Cup, the action-packed Filipino-Chinese League on its inaugural season. This is presented to you by Stick O and Happy Cow with our platinum sponsor Iceberg Insulated, our gold sponsor Spit Daily PH, Australian Harvest, Ideal Pasta, our official outfitter, our Apex Custom Activewear, together with the Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan, with our silver sponsors Comida, EC Golden Way Merchandising, Potato, Sigma Construction, Petron West Avenue, and of course our official game ball, Wilson, Philippines. At ang ating official venue, dito lahat gaganapin yan sa Hoop Spirits Basketball every Tuesday and Friday. Two-game schedule tayo lagi. And of course, Elton Seng will do the ceremonial toss for our second game. Our two commissioners, of course, Mr. Elton Seng and Kenji Ang. Fortress will be in the dark, light green, the dark, no? And on the lighter green will be the ROTOPACK. Let's take a look at the starting five for both teams. Sunahin natin itong light jersey, ang ROTOPACK. We have zero, Ralph Chua, together with number 4, EJ Lee. Also inside is number 24, that's Cesar Alejandro. And their big man, number 34, Thomas Chua. And completing the roster, number 23, Malachi Lim. While for the Fortress Steel, with their head coach, Mark Alford, ROTOPACK is with the team representative, Jeff Go. Para sa Fortress Steel, coming from number 11, Lance Tan. Lance Tan with Terence Lam as their point guard, John Casanan. Watan, and completing the roster as their big man, number 26, Henrik Tan. So we are tied. We can say by Henrik Tan. Of course, ang Fortress Steel is being coached by head coach Mark Anthony Ang and Mr. Nino Sia, the team owner of Fortress Steel. Good entry pass by Cesar Alejandro. And there was a steal by EJ Lee. By EJ Lee. It's now 6-2. And that entry pass papunta kay Lance Tan by Henrik Tan will be fouled. And this will be 2 free throws. ROTOPACK now leading by 4. And that's transmitting the charity. Ayaw nila electric fan. Sabi na lang. Ayaw nila atin na lang. Here's the 3. A miss there by Cesar Alejandro. Thomas Chua cannot save that ball. Possession goes to Fortress Steel. Casanada. Handed up to Lam. Corner 3, too strong. EJ Lee with the rebound. Chua stepping on the gas. Decided to kick it out. A miss. Alejandro with the rebound. Alejandro will try another three. Short this time. EJ Lee with the rebound. And it will be partially blocked by Lanstan. Here's Cesar. Alejandro to Chua. Brings it to the left corner. Short shot by Malechilim. Casanada. John keeps that ball alive. Casanada back behind the back. Another corner three. Another short one. And on that scenario, that action, Malachilim and Lanstan colliding bodies, and Lanstan holding on to that right hip. Rod Chua, EJ Lee, and John Casanada with steal. John Casanada. And Lam, left C, miss. And Lanstan, all of the 5 points. That patented fadeaway shot, he will be fouled. And checking in for the first time para sa Fortress, number 13, Rigo Cheng, and number 24, John Tan. While number 15 for ROTOPACK, Rayleigh Ko. EJ Lee missing the first free throw. EJ coming from an injury. Man of skill, not EJ, a little backstory about EJ. I met EJ Lee around 2006, 21 years ago. Mga 34, 35 na itong batang to. Another miss by ROTOPACK. Hendrik San, a 6'2" all-around player, MVP in other leagues, and EJ Lee with that finger roll. It's now 9-5, a 4-point lead. Hendrik Tan, former Stallion, Sabre School Stallion. Hendrik Tan picking that three. Hendrik tried to pass that baseline, but he will be fouled by Robin Yaguno. Jeff Go, the team representative and the captain ball, checks in. Replacing Thomas Chua. John Casanada. Fortress will turn that ball over as Boston Yosua Sia has checked in. Of course, he is the owner of Team Pan. And another basket there. A 3-point basket by Rayleigh Ko, introducing himself in this ball game. And there's a putback coming down. Traveling will be called on Robin Yaguno. Even the sun. He checks in for the first time. Inyusia. Hendrik Tan. Brings it to the left. Jumper by Texon. So a technical foul will be called against number 15, Rayleigh Go, for disconcerting a shot. So 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ball will remain with the Fortress. Pretty good thing. There's a steal. Here's EJ Lee with the basketball. EJ. Go with the ball. Back to EJ Lee. Good save there by Texon, but he will. There will be a steal by number 8, Lloyd T. Lloyd G. Traveling that time. ROTOPACK still leading by 5. And there's a 3-point basket. John Thompson. Jaguno, entry pass inside. Jeff go to EJ Lee. EJ will miss that layup. Hendrik Tan. Hendrik Tan driving, missing, getting his own miss, creating for the follow-up. And the foul will be called on Jeff Go. Here's one of the main man of ROTOPACK checking back in. Rod Chua, a former Adamson University starring Falcons, a triple-double machine. Unit done. Missing. Chua, 3-shot ball. Rayleigh Go, and I'll try another 3. Good line, but a bit strong this time. And it's on to Henrik. Hendrik Tan almost loses the ladder. And he will get another Porter steal. Will now take the lead. Chua into the right side. Hendrik Tan with that lead pass, and it will be broken by Rod Chua. Checking in for the first time, number 30, Justin Reyes. Rayleigh Go will be also replaced by Malachi Lim. Malachi or Malachi. Sorry, Malachi Colville Lim. And para rito kay John Tan, he is 3 out of 3 right now. 7 points of this 15 of the Fortress. Rod Chua, teardrop, too strong. Hendrik Tan with the rebound, asking for his teammate to run. Hendrik Tan stepping on the gas. Blocked from behind by the veteran big man of ROTOPACK, Jeff Go. Malachi Lim. In this ball game at 15. Foul will be called. Checking back in is Lance Tan, a former DLSU Team B. A reliable mid-range jumper. shooter. John Tan. Texon, good fake. But still in front of him is T. And that will be a 3 seconds violation. That will be called with less than a minute remaining. Malakay hesitating that time. As John Tan is waiting for the shot. Foul to depth. They do. For his first field goal in this ball game. Texton. Bosnino Sia will miss a three. They keep that ball alive and they will go for the last shot. Texon. Here's Justin Reyes. And it's still Jeff Go. 2 seconds. 1 second. Releases that ball in time. But he will miss the layup. We will end our first quarter with a 2-point lead. 7-17 for Portland Steel Incorporated. We'll be coming back here after a short break. As we go back to this ball game, you're still watching here at the Hoop Spirits basketball court here in N. Rojas, Panawe, Quezon City. Coach John Apos po. Para sa inaugural season ng Stick-O Panawe Basketball Club with our commissioner Elton Seng and Kenji Ang. Both team misses their first attempt in the second quarter. Lam, maaagawan on that pass. Here's Malakay Lim with another pass. And Malakay Lim creating that contact, and a foul will be called on Justin Reyes.
Wala.
Basketball net count as Malakay was caught stepping on that free throw line. So it's 20-15, a 5-point lead. Justin Chua by Daniel Chua. Paid away by Lam, misses. Arrived by Tan. And turnover for ROTOPACK. Handstand. There's Chua.
Wait up!
That is a 22-17. Sia with its first 2 points in this inaugural season of the Stigo Banawe Basketball Cup. Alejandro. Radchua. Pua loses the letter. Here's Justin Reyes. Struggling. He recovers. And he will be fouled by Cesar Alejandro. He will be shooting 2 free throws. John Tan replaced by Paris Rokawa Tan. Henrik Tan also checks in for Bosnia Sia. And EJ Lee reporting back for Cesar Alejandro. Just jumper from the big point guard of ROTOPACK. Missed there by Radchua. Rebound. Henrik Tan, lead pass. Back to Henrik. Henrik, 8-footer, no problemo. Nice to bat that one to Thomas. And a foul will be called against Daniel Pua. Jeff Go will check in for Pua. Also checking out is Ralph Chua. Sending back Robin Laguno at the point. Henrik Tan. Justin Reyes with full of confidence on taking that three. My bad, that's Aaron Chua on the 3-point basket. EJ Lee, hang time, using the window. With another 2 for EJ Lee. Henrik Tan taking that 3, goes closer, and that ball will trickle. And now on the offensive mode, here's Malakai. Getting that high pick, EJ Lee. Also asking for that pick. A balanced shot will miss. Henrik. Gives it to Terrence Lam, the veteran point guard. The pistol is what they call it. And Malakai will shoot another 3 and he will miss again. And rebound by Lance Tan. Lance Tan to Terrence Lam. Tan, here's Terrence Lam, too strong. EJ Lee with the ball. Yaguno! Pull up jumper 3. Will be called. We have a timeout. We'll be coming back. Last basket was a 3-point made by Robin Laguno and John Casanada. Missed that one. Here's again Robin. Malakay. Malakay Lee driving. Off balance shot. Good defense. Good pull the chair defense coming from Boston Nino Sia. And a foul will be called on Robin Laguno. And he easily stands up. And Laguno will be replaced by T. Also checking back in. It's Ralph Chua. Jan Casanada. Pull up jumper from one. That's number 15. Paris Rokawatan. Jeff go. Back to EJ. And up. Jeff. Rebound by Henrik Tan. Here's John Casanada. Casanada, bounce pass. Back to John. He almost getting that steal. And Aaron Chua will. They now lead by 5. Paul Chua to T. Kurt Thomas. Or Thomas Chua. Henrik Lee with the ball. Henrik Tan. Oh, what a Pinoy step! Aaron Chua creating his shots. Back-to-back basket for him. EJ Lee. EJ. He will be fouled. Really will go back in for Thomas Chua. Rigo Cheng also checks in for Pakistan. So missing that shot. That's touch on ROTOPACK. So for Porter Steel, we have Justin Reyes, Lance Tan, Rigo Cheng, Jan Casanada, and Henrik Tan. Para naman dito sa ROTOPACK, we have Ralph Chua, EJ Lee, Jeff Go, Lloyd T, and Ray Ko. ROTOPACK leads by 5. Lloyd T, Jeff Go. Jeff Go will be fouled from behind by Justin Reyes. So two free throw style here para kay Jeff Go.
Malikot lang eh. Malikot lang, foul.
Jeff Go cannot get the shooting touch right now. John Casanada taking that pass, taking that three. He knows that he will miss. Really go with the basketball. John Casanada stealing that ball from behind. Cross court. John. Oh, what a no-look pass! But Lanstan will miss that shot. Here's Rigo Cheng with a put. They now lead by 7, 36-29. That will be offensive foul. Illegal pick will be called on EJ Lee. Cancel substitution. Casanyada. Rigo Cheng getting that full confidence, but this time he will overshoot that one. EJ Lee stepping on that gas. EJ Lee challenged by Tan. He adjusts and he overshoots that one. Back to EJ. EJ! B9. Less than a minute. Justin Reyes for 3. Floater miss. Lloyd T. Paul Chua. Rob Chua short on that shot. And the ball will stay with ROTOPACK. Fresh 14 for ROTOPACK. Rob Chua for 3. Miss. Last touch on John Casanyada. That is very clear. 12 seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock. T. And that will be turnover and a timeout. A timeout will be called here by Coach Mark Anthony Ang to design the last play of this quarter. So magbabalik po ang Stico Banawe Basketball Cup. As we go back to the ball game, Henrik Tan with the ball. 5 seconds remaining, and Religo giving their last foul. Tan replacing Justin Reyes. 4 seconds remaining. Henrik Tan, Lance Tan, blocked by Jeff Go. And that will end our first half with a 5-point lead this time by Fortress Steel Incorporated against ROTOPACK. We'll be coming back after the break. Boss, wallet mo ba? Boss, boss, Kenji, wallet mo baka malaglag, lumalabas na. We're back here for the last half. Two more quarters. Two more 12 minutes per quarter in this first season of the Stick of Banawe Basketball Cup. Live here at the Hoop Spirit Basketball Court in Rojas, Banawe, Quezon City. Pull-up jumper, round two. Still struggling on his shots. He will try another three. This time he will overshoot that one. This Banawe Basketball Cup inaugural season is presented to you by our major sponsors, Stick O and Happy Cow, together with our platinum sponsor, Iceberg. Our official game ball, Wilson Basketball. And that shot is too strong para kay Cesar Alejandro. Henrik Tan. John Tan. His first miss in the ball game. It's not Chua. Missed there by Malakai. And misses. John Tan also misses. Good save. Cesar Alejandro to Ralph Chua. Here's Ralph Chua. Malakai back to Ralph. Ralph. And it up to Cesar. Cesar misses. Gets his own miss. Here's Pua. And Daniel Pua will miss that three. No movement on the scoreboard in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Still at 36-31. Miss shot there from Steven Texon. Ralph Chua still missed that shot. And with a little acting and positioning first, of course, Henrik Tan will be fouled. Will be fouled by Malakai Lim. Texon almost loses the leather. He will try another three. And finally, he finds the bottom of the net. And that is the first field goal para sa ating third quarter. It is now up by 8. Babawi. Sablay, tira ni Cesar. Here's John Tan. John Tan to Henrik. Henrik, very patient on that attack, and he scores another 2. It's now a double-digit lead, 41-31. Ralph Chua with that running loop shot. 4 points para kay Ralph in this under first game. Texon missing another 3. He goes for his own rebound. Daniel, or his own miss. Pero mapupunta. Here's Ralph Chua with a lefty. And he cuts the lead to just 6. Rigo Cheng to Henrik Tan. Henrik cross court. Here's Texon. Another 3 at the same spot. Mukhang nandun sa right quarter 3. Ang touch ni number 6, Steven Texon. He's 2 out of 4 right now for a 50%. Good shooting percentage. Malakai Lim will finally get another 3. And that will be his second. 2 out of 6 for Malakai for a 33.3%. Henrik Tan swings that ball here this time. Left quarter, sablay yung tira ni Tan, ni Texon. Ralph Chua against Henrik Tan, and Henrik Tan will be called for a blocking foul as he tries to recover on the right side, no, nung nag-sidestep na. So platoon substitution for both teams. So let's start with the ROTOPACK. We have Laguno, Jeff Go, EJ Lee, Malakai Lem, and Ralph Chua. While we have Justin Reyes, John Casanyada, Lance Tan, Henrik Tan, and Paris Lokawatan. Para naman sa Fortress Steel Incorporated. Justin Tan tries to attack the defense of Ralph Chua. He almost loses the leather. Henrik Tan tapping that ball papunta kay Casanyada. Casanyada behind the back pass. Casanyada throws that ball. And Ralph Chua getting that rebound. Here's Malakai. Malakai Lim. EJ Lee asking for that ball. EJ setting up Laguno. Robin Laguno in and out. Ando na, no? Kalahati na, nasa loob.
Ilan time out namin? Ilan? Tatlo po.
Lance Tan misses.
Nakashoot yung kalaban. Bakit time out?
EJ Lee. Met by Justin Reyes and Rukawatan. He goes to the post. Kicks it out. Malakai Lim. There's that one. John Casanyada slowing down the game a bit. John setting up his teammate. Rukawa misses. Henrik Tan almost getting that steal from Robin Laguno. Gives it to EJ Lee. Malakai to their point guard, Ralph Laguno picking that 3. He comes closer at the free throw. And again, nothing but net. And Fortress Steel Incorporated will call a timeout. Wants to break the momentum and reorganize their offense. Magbabalik po kami dito sa Sticko Banawe Basketball Cup.
Good job.
As we go back to the ball game with 4 minutes and 15, Fortress. Let's see what happened after the timeout. Henrik Tan getting that tight pass An assist will be credited to Lanstan. Robin Laguno to Ralph Chua. Corner 3, Rayleigh Ko overshoots that one. It will go out of bounds. It's 1 out of 4 from the Rainbow territory. And that will be fouled. Very clear. Here's the pistol. Checking back once again. Terence Lam, the veteran point guard. That will be a foul on John Casañada. So 2 free throws ito. Chua.
San Jose.
Two for two for Ralph Chua at that time, cutting the lead to just 4. Aaron Chua reporting here at the scorer's table, ready to check back in. Henrik Tan will try a 3. Too strong. EJ Lee with the rebound. Gives it to Robin Laguno. Robin. Turnover. Aaron Chua for Patrick Rukawatan. And that drive of Aaron Chua will be fouled by Jeff Go. So he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Chua making the first. Again, for all of our viewers, just for your information, all players must play a minimum of 12 minutes. So open substitution tayo, but they must play 12 minutes, no? Laguno with that step back 3, short. And that momentum will cost him a foul. And that will be his 3rd personal foul. And the 3rd team foul. Entry pass. Lanstan. Midi. Misses. Ralph Chua with a rebound. Ralph stepping on the gas. Ralph. Blocked by Lanstan. Good defense. Here's Terence Lam. Setting up. Lim. Or rather Reyes misses. And goal will be called for a foul. The big boss, Nino Zia, checking back in. The team owner for Fortress Steel Incorporated. Justin Reyes leading that charity. Ralph Chua. Jeff Go and Sia batting it out at the post. And that basket will count plus a foul. Lanstan will be called for a foul as he tries to help on that play. So this will be bonus free throw for Chepko, the team owner.
Yung 11. Isa lang din. Isa lang din.
That will be free throw violation. Sayang, pumasok pero may free throw violation. 49-44, a 5-point lead. Fortress holding on to that lead, and a foul will be called on Laguno. Fourth foul will be called on Robin Laguno. Fresh 14 para sa Fortress team. Lanstan, what a pass! Pero dumulas yung bola sa kamay ni Lance.
Stop. Bola.
And again, replacing Lanstan, also Malakai Lim.
Hey!
Malakai Lim checks back in also. Shot clock is now up. 15 in this third quarter. Chua looking for a foul, but he's the one that forced that shot. So there will be no whistle. Sia will be replaced by Tan. Warning for a technical on Ralph Chua for a resentment to a non-call. Texon. Aaron Chua for the buzzer beater. He will miss. 5-point lead, 49-44 at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back after the break. And we're back here at the Hoop Spirit Basketball Court for the continuation of the first day, or the first night of the inaugural games of the inaugural season of the Stico Banawe Basketball Cup. Coach John Hapos, kasama po ninyo para sa ating fourth and final quarter, 49-44, 5-point lead. At syempre ito ay hatid sa inyo ng ating mga major sponsors. Ang sponsor, Iceberg. Gold sponsors, ang Pit Daily PH, Australian Harvest, and Ideal Pasta. With our silver sponsor, Comida, Easy Golden Way Merchandising, Potato, Sigma Construction, Petron West Avenue. And let's also give thanks to our official outfitter, ang Apex Custom Activewear, and the D-League, or the D-Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan. And of course, thank you very much also to the Wilson Philippines, the official game ball of the Stico Basketball Banawi Cup. Henrik Tan. Split Charity, 49-46, a 3-point lead. EJ Lee kicks it out outside. Too strong on the shot from Cesar Alejandro. Rokawatan will be called for the last touch. Fresh 14 for the ROTOPACK. EJ Lee. Ito Malakay. Malakay Lim. Setting up Cesar Alejandro. Too strong. Rebound. Good backs out by Rokawatan against Daniel Pua. Henrik Tan being pressured by T. Aaron Chua. Too strong. And Cesar Alejandro slashing. Defense of 5 blue shirt that time. Just a 1-point lead. 49-48. And that will be an offensive foul. Illegal pick as he tries to move. Lanstan will be called for that foul. Jantan checks in for Aaron Chua. ROTOPACK once again inching in closer, and they might take back the lead if they can convert a basket here. Malakay, EJ, Cesar Alejandro. Once again, he drives. That will be two pre-totion, or rather, a foul before the shot. So that will be baseline inbound. And EJ Lee, dalawang jewelry. This time EJ Lee doing that against Henrik Tan. T. Corner 3-pointer. Too strong para kay Cesar Alejandro. Here's the Texon. Lanstan pull up. Too strong. Rebound by Daniel Pua. EJ Lee with the ball. They lead by 1. EJ. Pull up corner jumper. First timeout.
Wala lang po.
So 2 timeout. Both teams will be back here after the break. With 7 minutes and 30 remaining, that attack of Kendrick Tan, he will be fouled. Kendrick Tan speech charity on his last visit. Missed the purse. This is a long drought, no, for the Steel. Finally, about 4 minutes. Rob Chua checks back in. He's inside. Malakay Lim. Tute. Lloyd Te. Four-point lead by a ROTOPACK. Jantan to Lanstan. Lanstan, little hang in the air. Daniel Pua holding on to his ground on that rebound, on that defensive play. Malakay Lim finding Daniel Pua a bit short. Ganda sana nung pasa. Goes for an alley-oop. Gandang backdoor play. Here's Jan Casanyada. Henrik Tan will try another three. He still missed. Lanstan. Rebound battle. Tapigan ng bola. Napunta kay Ralph Chua. Ralph Chua stepping on that glass and on that gas. And Henrik Tan will be called for a foul. Jeff Go checks back in. Ralph Chua will once be again visiting the 15-foot line. 4 out of 4 on the last 4 visit. Swoosh on the... In and out for the second. 3-point lead. Coming into the 6 minutes of this fourth and quarter. Henrik Tan, floater, will get a... Ralph Chua, EJ Lee will try a three. First time miss. Jeff Go keeping that ball alive. EJ T, Go, back to T, EJ to T, bang! Trusting your teammate, giving him enough confidence, and Lloyd T converting that three, and the lead suddenly become a 2-possession ball game. Casanyada and T getting that steal. T driving, missing. Follow up by Malachi. Lim, and he will be fouled by Terence Lam. And this is a well-deserved rest for Lloyd T. As Robin Laguno checking back in. Malachi Lim will be on the charity stripe. He must be aware of that line. Earlier, he was called stepping on that line. Medyo pagod na. Kita natin sa release ng bola. Checks back in. Also inside is Steven Texon. Lam to Texon. Henrik Tan. Brings it to the corner. Open is Rokawa. EJ Lee getting that rebound. EJ Lee to Chua. Malachi missing that three. Save goes to Alba to Terence Lam. Terence. Move that ball forward. Here's Lam. Or Lance. In the middle. It is cut to three. Lim. And Ralph Chua. Kaboom! It's 1 out of 6 coming into the very important or the crucial time where they need that basket. Steven misses. Lance Tan getting that rebound. Henrik Tan. Ralph Chua, EJ Lee, Ralph, Malachi, Robin Laguno faking back to Chua. Chua, another one, short this time, and Jeff Go will lose that offensive rebound. Henrik Tan, binalik kay Rokawa Tan, kay Paris. Back to Henrik. Henrik getting a high pick from Lance. And Henrik Tan. Coming into the twilight zone and of this matchup. EJ Lee still can buy a basket. He's 0 out of 2 from the 23-footer. Lam, Lance Tan, tying the ball game. And 54. Ralph Chua, Malachi Lim. Malachi getting a high pick. Malachi, corner. Jeff Go overshoots that one. Lance Tan rebound, and it's Henrik Tan. Henrik Tan will slow down a bit, but he will attack against Ralph Chua. And good defense by Chua. Chua to Jeff Go. Go met by Lance Tan. And Malachi will travel. Porter Steel Incorporated will call a timeout. We'll be coming back after the break.
Sa dalawa po ay sa dalawa.
And let's go to the game reset. A minute and 10 seconds remaining sa ating ball game. Porter Steel will go with the 24 shot clock. Game is tied at 62. Two team fouls for the ROTOPACK. While Porter Steel has only one foul to give, and Hendrik Tan, he will be fouled as Lloyd T thought that he can get a block. Hendrik Tan again on the free throw area. He is now shooting. Huh?
0 out of 5.
Ano na?
0 out of 5. Ay, sorry. 2 over 6. 2 over 7 na po. 2 over 7.
He's shooting 2 out of 7 from the 15-foot line. Make it 3 out of 8. For about 42%. Correction, that's around 38%. Malakay Peking. They lead by, Portas lead by 1. 10 seconds remaining. EJ Lee, pull up, 15-footer, too strong. Henrik Tan. Lead pass to Rokawatan to Paris. 14 remaining. Henrik Tan to Lam. Lanstan against Daniel Pua. Lanstan misses. Malakay Lim getting that rebound. Gives it to Ralph Chua. Ralph Chua, tuloy-tuloy. Blocked by Henrik Tan. With 10 seconds remaining sa ating ball game, 1 point separating these two teams. ROTOPACK will call a timeout. One more foul to give. One more foul to give bago pumunta sa penalty.
Pwede tumain out player? Bawal po. Ha? Bawal? Okay, tayo mo.
ROTOPACK will be inbounding on the baseline. This is lot of time. Eternity of basketball. And a timeout will be called by the team owner, Boss Nino Sia. He wants to set a defensive stop here. Actually, tama naman. I think it's maganda yung decision na yun. They don't need to make a basket. They just need a stop. They must protect that shaded area. They still have a one foul to give here. 63-62. Para naman dito.
Wala na po.
Para sa ROTOPACK. ROTOPACK needs to make a good and clear inbound. Again, kailangan dito perfect timing on making that foul. Malakai, or that's Malakai Lemetes. And a foul will be called on Lloyd T.
Meron pa po isa.
Just a need a clear inbound. No need to take the shot. They just need a quick, a good inbound. And they will escape with this win. What a seesaw battle between the between this match. And that will be it. And their final score will be 63-62. Fortress Steel winning by just 1 point. And what an inaugural opening. What a season opening games. Dalawang very tight ball game. Nagtalo sa 2 points ang ating first game. Just a recap lang. Of course, AC Dragon loses the game by 2 points against Maper Jewelry at 74-72. This time, 1 point, 63-62. Fortress Steel stealing, getting a one,
26.
getting so